Welcome back to Michael's Kitchen, and we got sticky pork chops tonight. So I had these pork chops in Vancouver, Canada, and they were phenomenal. So if you're ever in Vancouver, it's very, very heavy Asian influence. So I'm gonna try it. I got nothing better to do, let's just try it. So the first thing you're gonna need is two gorgeous, at least 1 inch thick, bone-in pork chops. And then for the marinade slash sauce, I'm gonna do some, guys, Michael's Kitchen. Garlic. I got 2 tablespoons of A1 57 sauce or Heinz 57 sauce. I got two tablespoons of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1/4 cup of rice wine vinegar, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, some black pepper, some, as my brother would say, sriracha. You can use any hot sauce you want, but since we're doing with the Asian influence, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get this all incorporated, make a little sauce slash marinade, and we'll be right back with our next steps. Let's start building our marinade. I'll put in the brown sugar, the rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, oyster sauce, A1 57 sauce, that was a bit messy, some garlic, and black pepper. And I'll use my whisk, move this out of the way for you. I'll use my whisk to get all those ingredients incorporated. From there, I'll go and get my trusty dusty Ziploc baggie and grab our gorgeous pork chops. Place them in my baggie. And add in the marinade I just made, marinade slash sauce, which is gonna be my sauce here in a minute. And get that all in there. Close this off. I like to leave it sealed with air so I can mix around and make sure all the crevices are coated. And then, after I make sure all the things are coated, come back and drain the bag of air. And this will stay marinating for at least an hour, hour and a half. At least. It can go 4 or 5 hours, but at least an hour and a half. And then we'll come back and finish. The chops have been in the refrigerator for about an hour and a half. I took them out a half hour ago to let them get to room temperature. And now we're ready for our next steps. So first things first, I'm gonna get my chops out of the baggie and do my best to get rid of all the garlic off of them. And get them on a plate. Oops. And now I'm gonna scrape them off and I'm gonna get them in the pan. Off camera, I took this spoon and I scraped off all the garlic because I don't want the garlic to burn. That'll burn right quick when I put it in the pan. And I put the sauce in this ramekin. I'm gonna get my pot ready by starting up my induction cooktop, adding in about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, and that'll be ready in about 2 seconds. And I'm gonna do my pork chops in this pan. My oil is hot. I'm gonna get my pork chops in. And immediately I start smelling all those seasonings. We're gonna go about 3 minutes aside, and then I'll come right back when I flip. 3 minutes have passed. I'm gonna give these a flip. I'm after some good caramelization. And they're looking good so far. Be back in 3 minutes. So I've given the color that I want on my chops. It's just looking delicious already. but they're nowhere near done cooked, and I still gotta work on my sauce. At this point, let's start building our sauce. In the same pot, in the same pan, I'm gonna add in the marinade. And my goal is to reduce this by at least half, which will probably take about, I don't know, a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. So I'm gonna reduce this marinade by half till it gets ooey and gooey, and then I'll return my chops to the pot, to the pan. Be right back. The sauce has reduced. The sauce is reduced. I'm gonna go ahead and return my chops to the sauce. Oops. I'm gonna let them simmer here until they come to temp. I'm going for about 155 internal, or 150, because I still want the pork chops juicy. So I'm gonna let them sit here,
so basting with my spoon. For the last 2-3 minutes.
I'll baste with my spoon. I'll be right back. So I've been basting for the last 2 or 3 minutes, waiting for my chop to get to my goal temperature of 155. Look, perfect, right on the spot. So we're done. As that beeps, I apologize for the noise. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up. And then I'm gonna put this garlic sticky sauce on top. I will plate up to taste. Chop is done and served. It's smelling delicious. It's looking delicious. It's sticky, it's ooey, hopefully I hit the temperature right. I did with my instant read thermometer. I tried that pork char siu that I made. We'll put a link up here. And I made that, and the only bit of the pork that I had that day was what I tasted when I was making the video. Because as soon as I made it, everyone had it, and they loved it. So hopefully this is a hit, but I'm gonna be sure not to share my chop. So let's see what we're working with. I'm gonna slice this in the middle to see. Oh, and it's still juicy. I don't know, can you see that? That's looking good. Let's see what we're working with. I can serve it alongside some little bit of rice. All right, bottoms up. Holy crap, that's delicious. That is delicious. It's juicy, the pork is still good. I got the brown sugar, I got the fish sauce, I'm sorry, the oyster sauce. I got, this is perfect. The soy sauce, the brown sugar, the sriracha. This is delicious. I didn't make enough. Well, now I know how to make more. Sorry, one more. One more. For the road. Ay, Dios mío. Guys, if you like the video, like the video. Comment down below if there's anything else you want us to try or make, and subscribe for more. That said, a buen tiempo, because this is going down. Gusto un pedazo? Bye, people.